The learning objective I will be talking about this week is distinguishing between task intrinsic feedback and augmented feedback as they relate to performing a motor skill. Both types of feedback have the same idea, yet one has more to it than the other. Specifically, the task intrinsic feedback focuses on feedback available immediately from the performance itself. Specifically, it is feedback given at the end of a skill from your own sensory system. Um, so this includes things such as visual, auditory, proprioceptive, and tactical um, sensory systems that you have. So an example of this can be performing a skill such as doing a sit-up. After doing the sit-up, you gather feedback such as knowing you had to go more up to complete the sit-up or similar feedback as such. So for example, you could visually, like if you were in front of a mirror, you could see that you had to go more up during a sit-up, or you could just feel it, that you had to like change something up. Another example is doing the squat, receiving feedback that you have to go more down to complete the task. So for example, you're doing a squat and then like you analyze, you feel that you should have gone more down than what you originally did. So you change it for the next time you do another squat. So on the other hand, the difference between task intrinsic and augmented feedback is that augmented adds to the intrinsic feedback that is available in that situation. So for instance, going on the example of the squat, in augmented feedback, in addition to the feeling of sensory feedback, you also receive feedback from external sources such as a coach, a panel of judges, watching a video playback, and so forth. So it's feedback that you receive externally versus the other one that is internally. So overall, the difference between feedback is one is your personal feedback while the other is given from an outside source, as I said. Basically a different perspective of how to make changes to fully accomplish the goal of the skill.